Okay, I got some stuff going on. I was supposed to do this live show yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to do it on YouTube because I was so tired and drained at the end of the day yesterday. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I didn't. So I gotta do this video. So I got some more things to tell you about Mr. Andrade El Idolo. This is how he had this wellness policy violation before he was let go. More details on the circumstances that led to him being let go. Now I'll explain to you how he got let go, folks. There's more details on the circumstances that led to Andrade's release from the company, especially the WWE. Why they let him go? Didn't matter. It didn't even seem to matter. It didn't seem to matter how they let him go during a wellness policy violation. Yeah, there's some more details on the circumstances that led to Andrade's release from the WWE. They had let Mr. Andrade El Idolo go because he violated the wellness policy. Let me explain to you about what happened with Andrade El Idolo. Cause a stupid laptop had these fucked up internet issues. It was quite the surprise when the news broke that Andrade El Idolo had been released by the WWE just the day before. The day before yesterday. And the reports from the likes of John Alba at Sports Illustrated indicated that it was not a mutual decision to begin with. Now Alba is back with the more details on the matter. It's even worse than first believed. Indeed, a new report indicates Andrade El Idolo had at least one wellness policy violation. A wellness policy violation. He had just at least one wellness policy violation during his most recent WWE run. It's unclear, however, the exact circumstances of that violation, meaning it is unknown that he failed a drug test, or otherwise he apparently suspended without the pay for this violation, which why he hasn't been seen of late. Let me explain to you. It says which is why he hasn't been seen of late. What's more, Alba reports that Andrade was removed from the building at a taping like a month ago. In a direct response to the aforementioned violation, the timing couldn't have been worse, considering he was in line for a push alongside Rey Mysterio. Not Rey Mysterio. He was pushed alongside Rey Fenix, who was no longer with All Elite Wrestling, was heavily involved in the creative plans. Meanwhile, Body Slam's Corey Hayes had noted that the WWE was trying to get in touch with Andrade for several weeks, but were never able to do so. This paints a strange picture. This paints a strange picture of his latest run with the company. After much discontent led to his departure from AEW. More on this story as it comes in. Okay, we got some more wrestling news to begin with. Okay, we got some AEW news, folks. Some AEW news that we had to find out about. Okay, Tony Storm is AEW for life. Let me show you this thing. This is Tony Storm at a TCM Classic Film Festival with the AEW Women's World Title. That's Tony Storm with dressing dapper in her dress, gearing up for Turner Classic Movies, Classic Film Festival that take place in California. It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to burn a bridge in pro wrestling. And while speaking of her 4 years in the WWE system, Tony Storms stopped short of torching the one that could take her back to her former employer, but she's come close. During a recent appearance on MVP's Marking Out podcast. It's called Marking Out. It was a podcast that MVP had came out with. That's where Storm had said, she said this. Tony Storm said that I don't feel like I was told what to do enough. I was very lost. I mean, I knew there was direction in things like, this is how you do it. This is what you do on television, cameras, as in regards to a character. No. Storm makes it pretty clear to begin with that she's not too worried about the condition. She was never worried about the condition of her bridge back to the WWE during a visit to the Sandman podcast. Tony never had time to deny this, but she did have to go to the thing. And Tony gives a timeless version of the never say never disclaimer that goes on all wrestling proclamations, like they said. That's the word. It's that word called disclaimer that goes on all wrestling proclamations, but otherwise. She said, when I'm done with, she said this. I'll speak this in Tony Storm fashion. When I'm done wrestling, you'll never see me again. You'll never see me in any other capacity or in any other company for that matter. There's no encore. This is it. I am not doing anything else. Where would I go? What would I do? Because I'm on a long deal for AEW. I've signed my life to AEW. I'm on a 5-year deal, but I'm a lifer for AEW. There's no, well, I'll see what happens. That happens a lot in wrestling. Random crazy shit happens. But as of now, AEW for life. Speaking of timeless answers, Storm offers one to Sandman and crew on the topic of WWE's recent efforts to schedule big shows on dates where AEW is already holding one of their own, aka counter programming. Tony's answers don't reflect market realities, but one of the great things about her gimmick, and while she's somewhat real in her outside interviews, Storm is never not in character when she's in public. She is that she doesn't really, well, let me rephrase. Is that she doesn't always have to acknowledge reality. She says, I think it's great. Come on, fight me. Come on. Be a bit weird of them as a large corporation to just do nothing. It'd be a silly business decision not to. It's their job. We're the old hot ticket. We're the old hot ticket. We're the talk of the town. Strong words. But we still think WWE has a fighting chance, especially if they keep their chins up, their tits up, and they watch for the dot dot dot. Oh yeah, shoot. Got another one coming up. Okay, got another one coming up. We're going on the return of AJ Lee. Okay, we're going on the return of AJ Lee. That was from September 15th. Okay, this one here, the WWE Raw preview AJ Lee's return. This from previous Monday. Her return to WWE is about to go very wrong. Here's why it is going to be a very bad night for AJ Lee and CM Punk on the WrestlePalooza Go Home show. This is AJ Lee in her. She went back to her signature high ass Converse All Stars that she's been known to wear during her entrance. Look at these Converse All Stars, man. Them high ass Converse All Stars that she's wearing. But she on the outfit too. The ring mat is all covered with all sorts of sponsors, including Slim Jim. Raw airs previous Monday with a live show from a Mass Mutual Center in Springfield, Massachusetts. This is the final episode of Raw during the 3-week build to their WrestlePalooza Premium Live event, which takes place on Saturday, September 20th. Previous Monday's episode of Raw has a special start time of 7 p.m. Eastern on Netflix. Let me tell you how her return to the company is about to go very wrong. When Raw GM Adam Pearce he announced the card for Raw, he asked about a straightforward question. He asked a straightforward question about Monday's face-to-face confrontation that CM Punk and AJ Lee will have with Women's Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch and World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins. I think he beat Gunther and took the World Heavyweight title. I don't know why he did that. He probably beat Gunther and probably beat CM Punk and won the World Heavyweight title at one of the Premium Live events. They will have a face-to-face confrontation. Was it? Was it? Yeah, they will have a face-to-face confrontation that CM Punk and AJ Lee will have with the Women's Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch, and World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins. Yeah, these two champions, man, what could possibly go wrong at this moment? It hasn't been about 2 full weeks, but nothing has gone wrong so far. With AJ's return to WWE, she's given Becky us a shiner with her tiny fist of fury, and also got the heels to agree to a tag team match at WrestlePalooza 2025. The fans love AJ and Punk. Fans love AJ and Punk. And they have all the momentum on their side. That's all well and good, but I think their luck will abruptly change that previous Monday. For that past Monday, man, they tell you like this, let's face it. AJ and Punk are probably winning at WrestlePalooza 2025. It's AJ's return match. And there are no titles on the line. It's a non-title thing. If that's the case, then previous Monday's Raw would be his like the only chance that Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch will have to finally get one over on the baby faces. The one obvious problem with this face-to-face confrontation is that Seth has been ducking Punk for weeks and has no interest in sharing the same ring with him. But Rollins still has Braun Breaker. Yeah, but Rollins still has Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, and Paul Heyman as his allies. It's probably time to call some of them in to give Seth and Becky the numbers advantage, and to put CM and or AJ in a vulnerable position on that following night. In other words, things are likely to go very wrong for the baby faces when they step foot into the ring on that night with these two cowards. That's the words that came out of their mouths. I don't know why. What kind of scheme do Rollins and Lynch have planned for previous Monday's face-to-face confrontation, or probably tonight? I don't know. Probably tonight. Tune in to Raw to find out. There's rest of the card that's coming up for tonight. I don't know. The rest, I mean, previous. That's why probably more tonight. Probably something gonna go down. Oh, that's today. Oh, today's 15th. I forgot it's today's 15th. Uh, John Cena returns to Raw at least tonight, what message will John have for the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar? After the Beast incarnate destroys his younger brother Ron on SmackDown, that's a kayfabe character. That's a kayfabe like character. That's Ron Killings. Our truth. Why would Brock Lesnar had to destroy Ron Killings on the SmackDown taping? Is Cena ready to take a trip to Suplex City on a Saturday night on September 20th? Okay, we got Lyra Valkyria versus Roxanne Perez, whose real name is Carla Gonzalez. Uh, booked on tonight's show. The Judgment Day is looking to sweep the floor with Lyra after Raquel Rodriguez already beat her last week. Meanwhile, Bayley seems very conflicted, but says that she knows how to make things right with Lyra. We will find out. We will find out exactly what that means tonight. Raquel Rodriguez. I mean, her real name was, I think, was Victoria Gonzalez. I don't know. These two have the same last name. We had to call Raquel and Roxanne the daughters of Texas for whatever. Make them into a tag team. Okay, we got one here. Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee versus El Grande Americano is scheduled for Raw. That El Grande Americano is happened to be this German wrestler who happened to be I think it's Ludwig is Ludwig Kaiser, I think. Ludwig I think it's Ludwig Kaiser, who happened to be Marcel Bartel. Yeah, that match is scheduled also for the Raw taping. There were multiple Americanos a week ago when AJ Styles fought the El Grande character on Raw, but Dragon showed up to even the odds and help Styles win. Will anyone be around to have Dragon's back tonight? If the extra Americanos show up looking for revenge, that's some old that's some old going to wax type shit from AAA. Finally, tonight's card also includes Penta versus Kofi Kingston. When will the New Day and Grayson Waller realize that they should just leave Penta alone if they want to stop getting their heads smashed with the Mexican Destroyer? There's other stuff to keep an eye on. Stephanie Becker missed last week's contract signing with Io Sky for their women's world title match, the women's world championship match at WrestlePalooza 2025. But she says that she is good to go for tonight. Will they do the contract signing tonight? Or has GM Adam Pearce already moved on to another plan to hype up their title match on Saturday? It looks like we could be getting a tag team match soon, pitting Rhea Ripley and Nikki Bella. Yeah, that's Mommy, whoever had to be is, Rhea Ripley and Nikki Bella against the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane. Not, I think it's Asuka. I did not know that. It was Asuka and Kairi Sane. So, what will it take to get Kairi Sane fully on board with Asuka's more demanding attitude of late? The Usos are reunited for a tag team match against Division made of Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker at WrestlePalooza 2025. However, it's become clear that Jey Uso is now channeling his inner tribal chief. He's focused. He's only focused on doing what's best for himself and his family, and doesn't give a shit about doing what's right for by others, like a LA Knight. Well, Jay's issue with the megastar division and opening to lay out and tsunami splash all the baby faces tonight ahead of WrestlePalooza. Intercontinental Champion Dominic Mysterio will be more obnoxious than ever. Well, he's Rey Mysterio's little boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but now, he will be more obnoxious than ever now that he's also the Triple A Mega Champion, thanks to an assist from an El Grande Americano. Finn Balor is suspicious of Americano and warned Dirty Dom that nobody gives out favors for free in WWE. When will El Grande come to collect on this debt? Speaking of the Judgment Day, Finn Balor and JD McDonough may not defended the World Tag Team Championship since late July. Does it even matter at this point? AJ Styles would cut a work shoot promo during a commercial break like last week about how it's like someone orchestrated a way for me not to win anymore. Will AJ go harder on someone in WWE in by having it out for him during another commercial break on that like tonight? Well, probably tonight. I did not know that. Rusev says that the plan is for the WWE comeback. It's real simple. Rusev will returns. Rusev will crush. Yeah, Rusev will crush Sheamus, man. That means he crushes. It means Rusev crushes Sheamus. Rusev wins championship. Which title is Rusev gunning for after also crushing Penta last week? Saudi Mania is running wild in WWE following last week's huge announcement about WrestleMania 43. Will the crowd in Springfield loudly boo or chant, "You sold out"? That came from the fans in ECW. When the WWE floods them with the gross propaganda praising the government of Saudi Arabia, they're saying, where the fuck is Omos? What will you be looking for on Raw? I came and touched in on some Illinois wrestling audience members. So I ain't trying to get in on these audience members now. I'm not gonna touch on what's going on with with the whole thing regarding the Charlie Kirk murder. But it's the stupidest way they're doing in the world today. It's the stupidest way they do it possible. We got a sniper on a rooftop. He kills Charlie Kirk. All this after this man had a right to say what he feels and entitled to his opinion in a speech. He's trying to make a speech while other people are just about to disagree with what he was talking about. They get mad and he let the sniper kill the man like Charlie Kirk. The sniper just kills him. Shot him in the neck. He shot him in the neck. Like the old shit that happened in 1968, April 4th, 1968, when Martin Luther King Jr. was a civil rights legend. He came to Tennessee, right? He came to Tennessee, stayed at a hotel. And then a sniper cocked his sniper rifle. He shoots Martin Luther King straight in the neck. Shot him in cold blood. Now Charlie Kirk is getting shot in the neck, in the ass. Got shot, just like they happened with Martin Luther King Jr. in 1968. That started happening this year with Charlie Kirk getting shot. Got shot right in the neck and the ass. The man got a bulletproof vest under his shirt. They couldn't even aim for his stomach. He just aimed for his neck and his ass. He shot him in his neck and his ass. He shot him to death. Killed him mercifully. Executed. Yeah, these people are celebrating his death after he got shot in the neck and in the ass. How fucking dare you? How fucking dare these stupid ass cretin ass people, bro? This shit only happens one way. With I mean, all this with the political shit going on with you know what I mean, with Trump signing up the mandates and putting other towns in danger. That's why they had that's why they had this collision like commercial. That means to put a stop to Trump and the mandates that he was trying to work on. That's why they put out commercials on television right now regarding what's going on with Trump signing the mandates. That means he must be stopped or something. I don't know. Now they talk about him scrapping the quarterly earnings reports for the United States company. Look at this orange faced motherfucker. Look at this orange faced motherfucker. He wanted to scrap for quarterly earnings reports for the United States companies. Why a PLA or ELA mandates? That means they have a commercial that's regarding that. It's all a way to stop the mandates. I did a live show based on me watching a JT from NY video. They just want to throw that mandate commercial thing. I hope these people that want to be roll with Make America great again hats. Don't be. I hope they're not gonna be coming to my live stream. Uh, you know, trying to celebrate the death of Charlie Kirk because they're not welcome on my stream, and they're not gonna be welcome on JD's live stream either. They're not gonna be welcome on JD's live stream either. Trying to celebrate the death of Charlie Kirk. Hey JD, if you got these motherfuckers, you got these motherfuckers uh trying to come on your live stream, they come to your live stream celebrating about about the death of Charlie Kirk. Tell your man Hologram to get him the fuck up out of your chat. Get them the fuck out. The Make America Great Again supporters are not gonna be welcome in your chat. Kick them out of your chat. They're not welcome in your chat. You don't need all that political shit on your show. Just kick them out. Get them out as far as possible. You don't want any of that political shit on your stream. Just get them out as soon as possible. You don't need that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna go do another live show. I'll release another weekend. I might go do a 5-day spread and not do these live shows. I couldn't be able to do these live shows. That's for other 4 days. I'm not gonna do these live shows for the other 4 days. I'm gonna wait till my sister gets paid. You know what I mean? I'll wait till she gets paid on Thursday. So she had this job with a security company. She'll get a second job, and she's ready for to bring in the bacon. You know what I'm saying? It's all way to bring in the bacon. It's all way to bring in the bacon. That's a good thing. All right, this news is about to be finished here. Let's connect. Kick this thing off. Shit's still recharging. All right. All right. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be out now. I'm gonna be finishing this stream. I'm gonna jump back to watching Neighborhood Wars reruns. I'll catch up with y'all on another weekend. I'll catch up with y'all on another weekend, man. Probably Saturday or something. Right after my sister gets paid from her job as a security guard. I'm out.